Week 13 takes us to Monday Night Football as our undefeated Giants take on the 5-6 LA Rams. So the Giants in their last 31 games have lost 3 total games, including the Super Bowl last year. For the Rams in their last 29, they've only had 14 wins, which is sub 500. And they're 5-6 to start this year. They're not leading the NFC West after winning it back-to-back times. As welcome back to the Madden 23 franchise. It's been a while, and as always, if you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and share. As after taking a tiny bit of a break, after being really busy, we're bringing it back. Madden, I may be dead, but you know we're gonna still have some fun as our Giants are undefeated. They're rolling through everyone. They score 50 points a game, it feels like, and the defense has been much improved. Leonard Floyd's been much improved over the last couple weeks. Against Seattle last week, he set a season-high 2.5 sacks. He's been a force on this team for a while now, and for the Giants, Jonathan Cummings, of course. In 9 of his 11 games, 2 or more passing touchdowns. He trails only Patrick Mahomes in total passing touchdowns this year. Mahomes, of course, has 37. As the Rams look to even their record at 6-6, the Giants look to go to 12-0 heading into Pittsburgh, who's been one of the best AFC teams. The Rams won the toss and had deferred. Rigoberto Sanchez tees it up, and we are underway. Monday night on Week 13, Gerald Payne will take it from the 2 across the 20, 25, and tackled by Fitzpatrick at the 27. And Jonathan Cummings has put together another MVP campaign, 3,100 yards, 32 touchdowns, only 8 interceptions, over 1,000 rushing yards. And the offense, the passing hasn't been there, but the rushing and scoring will always be there. And SAQUON Barkley, a threat to go for over 150 any given week. And Bernie Downing has been a big part in the receiving group, trying to claw back into the passing category. As he won't be on the field on the first snap, they'll go 3 tight ends. First down and a give to Barkley. And Barkley met and picks up 3. He was met by Juan Wall, second-year player. The Rams defense really good against the run. They're above average in every category. It starts with Aaron Donald. And then to go with Jeremy Fitzpatrick, a second-year linebacker, they drafted Tremaine Bassey, who's been really good. And I mean, the Rams defense is the reason why they're 5-6 and not 0-11. Underneath to Barkley, 2 straight plays to him, a stiff arm, and picks up 6. Giants only trail New England in third down conversion rate. They convert 55% of the time. They go 3 straight plays to Barkley, a big play, and a first down tackled by Browning. The first down at the 46. And Jonathan will throw, has time over the middle, wide open. Terry McLaurin makes his first impact, picks up about 18, and another first. So an easy opening drive, back to the 3 tight ends. And they go back to Barkley. Tries to get the edge and does. SAQUON Barkley a hurdle and a pickup of 9. And now 3rd and 3 at the 30-yard line, empty set. Jonathan will throw, blitz picked up, and it's dropped by Bellinger, but they're going to go for it. One of the most aggressive teams over the past 3 years. They're going to go for it on 4th and 3 from the 30. And a quick pass. Bellinger holds on this time through the contact of Fitzpatrick. And a first down at the 23. Over the 4-minute mark of this drive. And a give to Barkley, cuts it up. A stiff arm and still going. He ran over Bassey. And he picked up 9. The Giants in the red zone. They may be 28th in the NFL, but they lead the NFC East as Barkley inside the 10 in his first and goal. The Rams just slightly below average, tied with Carolina and the Jets in red zone defense. Just over a half a time giving up a touchdown. Barkley, 7 carries this drive. 2nd and goal. Jonathan will throw. Pressured by Donald, up the middle, slides, trips, and falls into the end zone. Touchdown at New York. His 11th of the year. He has a touchdown in 6 straight games. And the Giants open the scoring first. It's 7-0. And what a drive to kick things off. Barkley had 7 carries in a total drive that took about 12 plays and almost 6 minutes off the clock. As Sly will kick it. And Donovan Peoples-Jones, a new acquisition, takes a knee in the end zone. And we'll take a look at Matt Stafford's year. 7 interceptions seems good, but he has 5 in his last 3 games. He threw 3 against Seattle last week. Take a look at the offense. Cooper Kupp has been incredible. They brought in Donovan Peoples-Jones. They drafted Chris Telfer, who's really turned it on the last couple of weeks, and drafted Maxwell Lewis at right tackle. But the offense has struggled a lot. Bottom 10 in passing, bottom 12 in the rest. 3 tight ends to start from the 25 after the touchback, and they give to Akers, and Akers with a big gain to start and tackled with a gain of about 11. This Giants defense has been top 2 against the run, and well, top 5 in scoring and top 7 in passing. It's been just incredible all year watching them operate on defense. A complete turnaround after giving up 55 in the loss against Baltimore in the Super Bowl. From the 36-yard line on 1st and 10, Stafford under pressure, a completion to Allen Robinson, and back-to-back first downs, this time a gain of 10. The Rams on 3rd down, 17th in the NFL, converting just under 50% of the time. 3rd and 10, pressure by Ojulari, flag down. Peoples-Jones breaks a tackle inside the 30, and down to the 28, but a flag in the backfield. And that's going to be a half the distance penalty as Ojulari got there late. The Rams in the red zone, 15th in the NFL, scored just over half the time. On par with their defense as Cooper Kupp makes his first impact and a gain of 8. Giants trail only Washington and Pittsburgh in red zone defense. They have just been locked down. They send the house. Stafford end zone. Oh, what a grab. Chris Telfer for the touchdown. That looked like it was going to be picked instead. Telfer's 5th career touchdown. And the Rams even the score halfway into the first quarter. The rookie Phil Hand, the extra point. And the score is even. So the Giants take over from the 29 on a 2nd and 9. And Jonathan will throw. Steps up in the pocket. Pressured by Floyd. And it's caught. What a grab by SAQUON Barkley. Wow. Now it's 3rd and 6. Spread everyone out. And a delayed give. Barkley has the space, a broken tackle, and takes about a village to bring him down with the first down. So first down at the 31. Under the 5-minute mark of this first quarter, second drive for the Giants. Barkley, oh my goodness! One of the most incredible gains of 8 you'll ever see. 2nd and 2. Play action. And pressure by Donald underneath to Bellinger. Lowers the shoulder and has the first to gain of 2. So first down at the 21. Approaching the red zone for the second straight drive. Play action to Barkley. Jonathan to McLaurin. He's got it into the end zone untouched for the touchdown. His 17th of the year. Leads Travis Kelce by 5. And the Giants retake the lead. And here's the kick by Slides down the middle and good. And an 8-play, just under 4-minute drive. And the Rams take over back down by 7. They'll start with 3 tight ends. And fake it! Down he goes! Nessie Ojulari. He has at least 1 sack in 4 of his last 5 games. He's up to 9.5 on the year. Talk about turning it up. And now it's 3rd and 14. Empty step for Stafford. Giants show blitz. And they drop out. 4-man rush. Pressure by Lawrence underneath to Telfer, who has the touchdown. Takes 2 Giants to bring him down, but it's a punt. Here's Rigoberto Sanchez, who also does the kickoff duty. Leon Boss tries to get the edge and does. Leon Boss across the 45 and tackled at the 48. So a good return, and the Giants take over from the 47. 2nd and 11. Final minute. Underneath, intercepted. Picked up by Leonard Floyd. In a foot race with Neal, and he's going to win it. Touchdown, LA, and the game is going to be tied. Leonard Floyd's 2nd career touchdown comes on his 4th career pick. His only other touchdown came against Buffalo in 2018 when he was a member of the Chicago Bears, as the kick by hand is good. And the score all of a sudden is tied up. Final 30 seconds of the first half. And a give to Barkley. Gets the edge. SAQUON Barkley picks up 7. Averaging 5.6 a carry. Don't have to run this play, but they will. Final play of the quarter. Barkley has a huge hole. Runs into Johnson, and that saves the Rams from a touchdown. as the second quarter begins with a first down from the LA 46. And a flip to Ridley, and picks up one. As we'll take a look at the first 10 pass attempts by Jonathan Cummings, 7 for 10, 83 yards, but of course the pick six targeting Juwan Johnson. But he has been incredible. 2 passes over 20 yards, 3 over 10. He's been efficient in throwing downfield. 2nd and 9. Under pressure, and the throw to Downing. His first grab of the day takes it to the 30. So now 3rd and 10. 2 tight ends set. Under pressure. And a great throw to Ridley inside the 5, and his 1st and goal, New York. And the offense looks as explosive as ever. Second catch for Ridley. That one for 27. 1st and goal to Barkley up the middle and down to the 1. 2nd and goal. Pistol set. Goal line personnel for the Rams. Keeper. The flip. Barkley stood up by Leonard Floyd, and it's 3rd and goal. Still at the 1. Give Barkley. Won't be denied this time. He ran through Bassey. Touchdown, New York. 12th of the year for Saquon Barkley. And the Giants back in front. Yes. You may want to redo the motion cap on that one. That looked weird. Here's the kick by Sly. 21-14 early on in the second quarter. 3rd and 8 as the Rams take back over. Needed 35. Blitz is sent. Check down to Kyron Williams. Met by Jackson and denied as he got rocked. So a 3 and out, back-to-back punts, and the Giants take over 3rd and 5 from the 45. Give to Barkley. Barkley gets the edge. Saquon Barkley with a gain of 15, and these 3rd and long or medium runs have been working really well. 3rd and 10 now. Jonathan will throw. Pressured by Browning. As he's thrown, he'll throw it away, incomplete. So 4th down, here comes Joey Sly, only missed from 62. This is from 57, down the middle, and good, and it's a 2-score lead. Rams take over, 1st and 10 from the 30. And Stafford will throw. Timing throw, he's got Peoples-Jones, gets away from Robinson, and picks up 14. Stafford's thrown 10 passes, he's 7 for 10. 3 of them over 10 yards, only one, the 26-yarder to Donovan Peoples-Jones. Of course, the touchdown to Telfer. I mean, he is 2 for 4 targeting Telfer so far. Cooper Kupp has had a very quiet first half so far. From the 44, play action. Underneath there, speak of him, there's Kupp to the 47. 2nd and 1, empty set. And motion. And a fake to Robinson. Stafford, he's got a man wide open. Peoples-Jones. And Buzz isn't going to get him. Touchdown, LA. Peoples-Jones, his 7th touchdown of the year, ties a career high he had in 2022 with Cleveland. That's 24-21. The Giants take over 3rd and 3. Blitz underneath. Barkley's got it. And another first down as he shoves Floyd to the turf. We're approaching the 5-minute mark, 3rd and 6. And it's dropped by Bellinger, and the Giants will pump for the first time today. So 5-minute mark, Rams take over. Give to Akers, a big hole, breaks a tackle, and takes it to the 33, a gain of 18. So first down, 2 tight ends. They have not run the ball often. When they have, it's been effective. A give to Robinson. Breaks a tackle of Jackson. Breaks another of McKinney into Giants territory. Still going and out of bounds at the 45. He refused to be tackled. 3rd and 8. Empty set for Stafford. And they send 4. Pressure coming. Stafford unloads. Deep shot to Kupp. Broken up by Boss. And they punt it right back. So final play before the 2-minute warning. A 2nd and 7. Play action to Barkley. Wide open over the middle. It's Ridley. Ridley takes it to around midfield. And that'll take us to the 2. A gain of 23. So as we come out of the 2-minute warning, 1:51 to play. 2nd and 10. Outside, it's caught by Ridley, and a gain of 10. So, under 90 seconds to play from the 40-yard line. Jonathan will throw, and it's caught by Barkley, and down to the 24. 60 seconds to play. Jonathan underneath Barkley again, tries to get the edge. Look at the speed, and finally brought down by Juan Wall. That is a fun name to say. 2nd and 2. He also got out of bounds. Keeper for Jonathan slides and gets nut-shotted by 17. It's 1st and 10 at the 12. Final 30 seconds. Jonathan up the middle. Slides down at the 2. And a timeout, New York. They still have 2 to burn. Under 30 seconds to play from the 2. A give to Barkley. SAQUON cuts it back. Flag is down as he lost a yard. Maybe got to the line of scrimmage. So that's a loss of 10. That was Daniel Bellinger on the penalty. 1st and goal from the 12. Jonathan, and so Bellinger has had drop problems today. 2nd and goal. 20 seconds. Pressure. Rolling out. Cross the body to Barkley. Oh, that would have been incredible. Now it's 3rd and goal from the 12. Jashawn Corbin comes in. Jonathan throws. Corbin's got a touchdown, New York. He was left all alone. And that is his first career receiving touchdown. He has 3 on the ground and now picks up his first through the air. The Giants lead by 10 heading into the half. After a 13-play drive that took 2 minutes off the clock. Not exactly showing efficiency, but the Giants put up 31 in the first half. They only punt once, and the only other drive was the pick 6 that really have the Rams in the game. We'll take a look at the first half tendencies. We'll start with the Giants. They threw it short just about a third of the time, but the completion percentage, 38%, has been a struggle. But they still have 31. We'll see if they lean on the ground game. For the Rams, threw it short 31% of the time. They've completed every pass. And it's only gone for 6 total air yards, but they're turning it into offense. As the Rams have a chance to make it a one-score game again, as Sly kicks it away. Peoples-Jones from 5 yards deep will take a knee in the end zone, and we'll take a look at the first half drives. You can see they had the opening drive, 7-player, and the big play on their other touchdown. But other than that, an average play per drive under 4. Actually, in fact, in total, if you include the 7-player, it would be under 4. Give to Akers on the first play. Oh, he gets under his blocker and picks up 10. Just short, actually. They mark him at the 35, so it's 2nd and an inch. And back-to-back gives to Akers, and he has the first met by Kendricks and White. Now it's 3rd and 10. From the 39, opening drive. Stafford, timing throw. He's got Robinson. Oh, a spin move into Giants territory. So now it's 3rd and 6. From the 38 of New York. 5-man rush. Time. Stafford. Rolling across the body. Oh, it's caught by Robinson. Leaping grab. That was magic by the Rams. And the drive stays alive. 2nd and 8. Under center from the 24. And play action on the run. Over the middle, it's caught by Peoples-Jones. Reaches forward, and he's a yard short. Should mark him 2 yards short, so it's 3rd and 2. They need the 16. And to give to Akers. Kaiser White stood him up, and it was 4th down. And they're going to go to the kicker, Phil Hand, who's only missed 1 kick this year. And has a chance to make it a 7-point game. This is from 35 on its way, and it is good. It's 31-24. As Sanchez will kick it away to Gerald Payne, who has given the Giants really good starting field position. They have not started worse than the 25, and that is going to change. Take a look at their first half drives. We outlined it. They're just going on extremely long drives. I mean, how about the Rams under 4 plays per drive? The Giants probably above 6, and they have 3 10-plus play drives. Haven't taken time, but it's a lot of plays being run. I'll start with a keeper by Jonathan, and a flag is down. He'll pick up 7. And they'll go backwards as the flag is in the backfield. Bellinger clipped for the second time today on the holding call. It'll be essentially a loss of 6. So it's 1st and 16. Go to Barkley. Breaks a tackle, and Barkley picks up 10. So the penalty pretty much doesn't matter. On the 2nd and 6 to give to Barkley up the middle. Barkley a yard or 2 short. Halfway third quarter, this is opening drive for the Giants. And a keeper, Jonathan flips to Barkley, has the edge and has the first. And he picks up about 7. So really efficient on the ground. They'll go through the air here on 2nd and 10. Jonathan will throw a quick pass to Bellinger. Doesn't drop this one, picks up 9. So it's 3rd and inches. From the 46. Give to Barkley. Into Rams territory. And a first down, gain of 4. A lot of third downs on this drive. 3rd and 7. Jonathan pressured. Gets away. Look at him go. Blocked by McLaurin inside the 30 and down to the 29. So the ground game continuing to be a factor. Closing in on 50. Rushing yards on the day. 3rd and 10 from the 29. 4-man rush. And he gets swallowed up. Will Keltner, first career sack, a 3rd-round pick in 2023. And the Giants are going to kick. So Sly, who made from 57, this is from 49 on a swing. The Giants lead by 10 again. It's 34-24. Rams take over 3rd and 5. 3 minutes to play in this 3rd quarter, and this is only their 2nd drive. Stafford steps into it. He's got Peoples-Jones, and DPJ has another first. It's now 2nd and 5, final 2 minutes. And a flag. The rookie right tackle jumped, and it's going to be a loss of 5. So now it's 3rd and 4. He gets some back with Akers. Empty set for Stafford. Final 90 seconds. Pressure across the body. He's got Telfer. And Telfer has a first down into Giants territory. 1st down and 10. Split backfield. Cooper Kupp in there in the backfield. Stafford, quick release. He's got Robinson. And a gain of 7. Kupp stays in the backfield on 2nd and 3. Final play of the quarter. Pressure over the middle. Wide open is Telfer. Telfer is so going. And Telfer takes us to the 4th quarter. It's a 10-point game with the Rams in field goal range. They're back in the red zone. 3rd and 7. From the 19. Under pressure. Open is Kupp. Turns the corner. Inside the 5. And it's 1st and goal LA. Akers in the backfield. 1st and goal. Rams will throw. Stafford. And so broken up. Intended for Robinson. 2nd and goal. Kyron Williams now in the backfield. To give Akers a break. 4-man rush. End zone to Telfer. Reaches over and he's in. Touchdown, LA. Chris Telfer picks up his first career 2-touchdown game. He now has 4 scores in his last 3 games. And Phil Hand is going to kick this to make it a 3-point game. It's 34-31. 13-play, 5-minute drive for LA. And the Giants have to kill some clock here. This is their 2nd drive, and we're in the 4th quarter. Give to Barkley, and Barkley picks up about 8. Barkley well over 100 yards. He had 100 in the first half. 2nd and 2. Play action. Jonathan, a deep throw, double covered. Oh, it's caught by Juwan Johnson. Juwan Johnson still has, I think, for making those big catches. 1st down. And a fake. Pressure. Jonathan on the run. He's going to be dropped. And that is Baron Browning. 2nd straight game with at least half a sack. 5.5 on the year. And a 2nd and 18. From midfield. Jonathan. Time. Over the middle. McLaurin in traffic. Carries Bassey for a first. And it took 1 play. So from the 30. Motion. And to Downing he goes. And Downing's going to lose for Birdie Browning again. So it's 2nd and 14. Delayed give is giving the Rams trouble today. Barkley gets the edge. Saquon Barkley picks up about 9. So it's 3rd and 5. 10-minute mark in this game. And they do it again. And Barkley punished them again. Another first. Saquon Barkley has had an incredible game. Back in the red zone from the 13 to give to Barkley on the delayed give for the third straight play. And down to the 6. 2nd and 4, about the 9-minute mark. And a keeper. Jonathan gets the block and walks in. Touchdown, New York. 5 rushing scores in his last 3 games as Jonathan Cummings picks up his second. It's going to be 41-31 with 9:03 to play on the clock. And what a drive. After making it a 3-point game, they make it back a 10-point game. 9-play, 4.5-minute drive. As the Rams take over, 3rd and 10. From the 25. In the 35. 5-man rush. Quick release. It's caught by Kupp. Shoves off Cooper. And the first down. So 2nd and 8. We're about at the halfway mark of this 4th quarter. Stafford, quick release, timing throw, DPJ, Peoples-Jones to the 49 in New York territory. 2nd and 6. From the 45. Stafford, underneath, it's caught. Telfer not denied. 3rd and 3. Akers the back. He's been very efficient today. They go to him. Akers has the first and down to the 36. Under 5 to play now. So now they kind of really need a touchdown to feel comfortable. Time running out. 5-man rush on 3rd and 9. Stafford upstairs. Broken up for Peoples-Jones. Julian Love, a clutch pass breakup. Now bring on Phil Hand. This is going to be from 53, made from 35 earlier today to make it a 1-score game. It's down the middle and no good. So the Giants have 4:36 to burn, up 10, and they go to Barkley into Rams territory, and there he goes. Barkley down to the 35. He's closing in on 200 on his 27th carry. Now 3rd and 4. Jashaun Corbin in, and they go to him. Corbin runs into his own man. It's going to be 4th down. They're going to go up 13 as we've reached the 2-minute warning. Sly, 2nd straight 49-yard field goal. He made his first. He'll make his second. He's 3 for 3 on the day, all from pretty long distance. 44-31 with 2 to play. Rams take over from the 25. 3-man rush. Pass over the middle is caught by Peoples-Jones. Picks up about 7. And they're going to hurry the rest of the way. They actually take their timeout with 90 seconds to play on a 3rd and 1. Kyron Williams, the back 4-man rush. All day for Stafford. Flag is down as he was hit late. He threw it away. It would have been 4th down. Instead, Kayvon Thibodeau makes it an automatic first. Thibodeau has not made his impact felt yet. 65 seconds remain, 3rd and 4. Stafford underneath in traffic. Oh, what a grab. That is Telfer again. 7th catch for the rookie tight end. 61 seconds remain. Stafford. Pass is intercepted. Picked up by Kaiser White, and he's got speed inside the 30. Williams gives chase inside the 10. 5. Drags him in. Touchdown, New York, and that should do it. 2nd straight game with a pick 6 for Kaiser White, his 3rd pick of the year. And the Giants have broken 50 with 50 seconds left on the clock. And they're going to kick the extra points. They could go for 2 and go up 21, but with this little time, no points. As the Rams, one last hope to score with 20 seconds on the clock. And Stafford, pressure, balls in the air and picked off. They're actually going to call it a fumble, and Lawrence is going to go. Back-to-back defensive scores for the Giants, and they put an exclamation point on what has been a close game all day. Dexter Lawrence, his first career touchdown, and this game's going to go final, 58-31. And the Giants' undefeated streak stays alive as the Rams fall to 5-7. What a finish. So that was a close game the whole way, and then we just kind of broke it open with back-to-back turnovers. One was an interception, one was a fumble. I thought it was an interception when it happened, considering Lawrence picked it out of the air. But Thibodeau gets credited with a sack. He was quiet most of this game, but picks up the sack fumble that put the nail in the coffin, even though Kaiser White kind of did with a 67-yard pick 6. He also had 11 tackles to go along with it. How about Saquon Barkley? 195 yards, 6.7 a carry. A touchdown, led the team in both receiving receptions and receiving yards. Well, it's just kind of a weird game. Jonathan started, I believe, 7 for 10, and then ended up 20 for 40, so you can kind of do your math. I believe that's 13 for 30 to close it out. And it was just kind of frustrating. Stafford throws 51 passes, doesn't clips, 300 yards, 3 touchdowns, though, 2 of them to Chris Telfer. I believe Peoples-Jones had over 100 yards. Cup was pretty well contained, and then Baron Browning, 8 tackles, 3 for a loss, and that sack I could have also done. I believe it was Leonard Floyd who had the pick 6, but not a lot of real defense played. Of course, they only gave up 44, but you know how that goes. We only gave up, 31 minus 7, which is 24. So we only gave up 24 if you count the pick 6. So would have blown them out. So, I mean, just a good game. We outgained them. They had more passing yards, but we had 251 rushing yards. I mean, Barkley is just insane. Deshaun Corbin got his first career receiving score, which was cool. And Telfer got his first career 2-touchdown performance. How about that? We were also really good on third down, as always. But the penalties are a problem. We keep getting a lot of penalties. We'll take a look at upgrades. Calvin Ridley up to an 84. And we have a breakout scenario. Dexter Lawrence with that touchdown. He has a chance to go superstar if he has another big game. And now on to games across the league. Let's start in Philadelphia as the Eagles play the Browns. We'll start with Jarvis Landry, a 5-yard touchdown. The Eagles lead the Browns 7-0. Take it next drive and a give to Nick Chubb. And Nick Chubb abuses the Eagles' rush defense, which has struggled this year. 16-yard rush. Browns had a field goal. 7-3. We take it late in the second quarter. Antonio Gibson, the former Commander, with a 4-yard score. It's now 14-3 Philadelphia. We'll take it next drive. Deshaun Watson throws up a prayer, and David Bell answers it. 31-yard catch. 14-6 halftime score. We take it out at half. Opening drive for the Eagles. And we'll start with LaMarcus Armstead showing the wheels, and LaMarcus Armstead with 18 yards is now 17-6. We take a late third quarter. Browns with the ball. Deshaun Watson unloads and throws a prayer. It's answered by Cooper. He was interfered with 2. 37-yard catch. It's now 17-9. Next drive. Armstead throws to A.J. Brown that says, I can make those Hail Mary catches too. Another field goal is added, 20-9. Take a late fourth quarter. Armstead trying to put this game away. He throws and does to Miles Sanders, a 15-yard touchdown. 27-9. Next drive for the Eagles. They get it right back. And Armstead puts the nail in the coffin. That is Devonta Smith, 19-yard score, 34-9. And we'll take it next drive for the Browns. Trying to get some pride together. Watson going to throw up a wide open Brandon Ayuk. He's going to cap off this game. 57 yards. Eagles win it 34-16. Now to Washington as the Bengals play the Commanders. We'll start with Joe Burrow. To Jamar Chase. Breaks a tackle and into the end zone. And a gritty in the end zone. 19-yard score. 7-0 lead. Next drive for Cincinnati. On a 3rd and 15. T. Higgins not only makes the catch, breaks not one, and 2 tackles. 33 yards. They had a field goal. 10-0. We take it second quarter. Bengals on the goal line. And Burrow throws to a wide open O.J. Howard. The penalty was on the defense. 3-yard score. It's now 17-0. We take it to the 1-minute mark of the first half. And Jamar Chase, 4-yard score. 24-0. We take it next drive for the Commanders, trying to get anything going. They have no offense today. And Daniel Jones shows up a prayer. It's answered by Damie Brown. He had a field goal. 24-3 is halftime score. We take a first drive of the second half for the Commanders. And Daniel Jones throws an interception. This was just like our pick 6. This one to David Long Jr. 6-yard return. It's now 27-3. Next drive for the Bengals. Halfway mark third quarter. Joe Burrow throws it to Chase. Makes a toe tap catch. And it's now 30-3. We take it fourth quarter. Bengals still had the ball. Derek Watt, the former Steeler. 1-yard touchdown. 37-3. Next drive for the Commanders. And a give to Darrell Henderson. 1-yard score. 37-10 for the Commanders as they get on the scoreboard in the end zone. So take it late fourth quarter. Joe Burrow to O.J. Howard. 13-yard score. The Bengals win it 44-10. And now on to the rest of the scores on Thursday Night Football. The Colts beat the Patriots 35-28. On the Sunday slate of games, the Falcons beat the Panthers. The Chiefs beat the Steelers. The Dolphins blow out the Jets. The Cardinals beat the Bears. The Titans blow out the Vikings. The Texans blow out the Packers. The Chargers win a shootout against the Raiders. The Bills blow out the Seahawks. The Broncos edge out the Buccaneers. And on Sunday night, the Jags beat the Lions 23-17. And now on to the playoff picture in the AFC. Steelers still hold on to that one seed. They're a half game up on the Chiefs, who have the tiebreaker, by the way. Chiefs, the 2 seed at 10-3. Bills, the 3 and 9-3. And the Titans, the 4, 7-5. Wild card. Bengals, Dolphins, and Broncos. Everyone still in it. In the NFC, we're the first team to be destined to the playoffs. We clinched the NFC East, going 12-0. Seahawks are 9-3, Falcons 8-4, and the Vikes 6-7. The wild card is the Niners, Panthers, and the Eagles still clinging on. They reached 500. They have really come back as everyone's still technically in it. For players of the week on offense, it's Callum McCullum of the Houston Texans. 86 completion percentage, 473 yards, 5 touchdowns. Perfect passer rating in the win at Green Bay. And in the NFC, in the win against Chicago, Kyler Murray, 350 yards, 4 touchdowns, and 30 yards on the ground. That's a 123 passer rating. For defense, it's Devin Bush in the AFC. In the loss at Kansas City, 11 tackles and an interception and a pass deflection, I guess. And in the NFC, Kaiser White, 11 tackles, 1 for a loss, and the pick 6, 67-yarder in the win of the Rams. But you saw that. For leaders passing, it's Patrick Mahomes. He's going to be the first to 4,000 in all likelihood, 39-65. He also leads in touchdowns with 39. Daniel Jones up to 30 interceptions. For rushing, Jonathan Taylor is going to have the rushing title this year. 1,776 yards. Shout out to USA. Josh Jacobs, 18 touchdowns. Elliott, 98 broken tackles, but they had their bye, so he didn't move. Receiving, Davante Adams, 1224 yards in a tight race with Diggs and Smith-Schuster, 17 touchdowns. That's not a close race with McLaurin. And Adams, 647 after the catch. Wrapping things up with defense, Leighton Vander Esch is still in the lead with 132 tackles by a mile over TJ Edwards. Sweat still at 222 sacks. And Trayvon Diggs still at 7 interceptions. Week 14 NFL action kicks off with Thursday Night Football between the Cowboys and Panthers. The Sunday slate of games kicks off with Seahawks, Jets, Chargers or Ravens, Cardinals, Packers. We play the Steelers, and what a game that's going to be. The implications, 2 1 seeds going at it. Colts, Lions, Falcons, Browns, Eagles, Bengals, Rams, Bills, Bears, Niners, Patriots, Jaguars, Texans, Titans, and on Sunday night, the Buccaneers play the Saints, and on Monday night, the Raiders play the Broncos. Chiefs, Commanders, Dolphins, and Vikings are all on bye. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and share, and I'll see you next time when we face the Pittsburgh Steelers.